smell the smoke, but you don't see the fire. And nobody's telling what's at stake. Hoping to find you out. Hoping to find you.
Do I look like I just woke up from a nap? Because I did. I'm wondering if it's cool that I slept from 3 until 10 today. As long as I woke up earlier, picked someone up from the airport, and drove them home. It wasn't like my day was a complete waste. What did you do on Friday? I'm like, oh yeah, I picked her up from the airport, drove her home. Made a YouTube video. If your moon's in Cancer, this is for you. If your moon's not in Cancer but you're watching, thanks for watching. I hope you learn a lot today. So my name's Alyssa. Obviously, I'm married. I have a husband. Some people know that. You should know that because I could talk about him all the fucking time. It's like, Alyssa, stop it. We get it that you're married and you're so in love and so happy and you should just shut the fuck up now because nobody gives a shit. Well, I'm sorry. I'm a Libra and I care. My husband, Mr. Scorpio Sun, Mr. Aries Rising, has a Cancer moon. Funny story, baby don't get jealous, but I normally date Cancer moons. Why? Because I love the Cancer moon sign. Why do I love the Cancer moon sign? I just feel like it's just so wonderful. If your moon is in Cancer, your moon is exactly where it wants to be. In Cancer. The moon rules Cancer. That's just a fact. People with a Cancer moon are extremely nurturing, extremely kind-hearted, and extremely moody. But that's cool, like I can handle that. Okay, so you imagine the crab, right, which rules Cancer. I mean, the moon rules Cancer, but if the moon were an animal, it would be a crab. Not like the sexually transmitted disease crabs, but like an actual crab. So like I imagine here's their moon sign right here. Oh, and it's like super hard on the outside, but like deep inside it's like fucking pudding or something sweet and nice. You can dip it in butter. That's so gross. I don't know where I'm going with this. Oh my god. You are deeply nurturing. You love family. Big family. You are sweet and sensitive. You love. And I love all those things about you. You don't show emotion, but you have them. Now, this could be totally repressive and wrong, which is probably why they don't say that the moon is exalted in Cancer, because repressing emotions and feelings is not a good thing. But, you know, I'm like a girl, and I love guys that I can try to fix or understand or uncover. I like a little bit of a mystery, and Cancer moon signs are a bit of mysteries. The issue that happens with the Cancer moon is that man or woman, people treat you as though you are a mystery, because you are. You have all these sweet, sensitive things about you, yet you don't show them, but you're like, you are kind, and you're like, oh my gosh, I can like uncover that kindness within you. If you're dating a mystery, you end up finding out eventually what is on the inside of that person. And once you do, if the mystery is all that's there, that's all that's keeping you there, then your relationship will die. Cancer moons, it can be very moody. They change like the moon changes. The moon changes like every 3 days. You change every 3 days. You can go into this deep, dark depression, but you're gonna come out of it. You kind of roll with the signs of the moon, like you're PMSing. You're going to be happy. You're going to feel true happiness. And then you're going to be sad. And you're going to feel true sadness. And not everybody is going to be able to know. You're not going to share that with everybody. Because you're able to go through every emotion, you're able to understand every emotion, and you are, for the most part, very patient in understanding of people. Very mothering and nurturing, and being able to understand that, hey, you know what, I know you're going through something. I know I've gone through it before. It takes me 3 days to go through it. It's taking you a year, but I understand. You're very creative, like deeply creative, deeply emotional and spiritual type beings. You have a strong desire to have a love relationship and have a family. And you say that your moon sign is where you are basically when nobody's looking, like what you are. The sad thing is for Cancer moon is that because you give of yourself so openly and freely after you do find somebody that you trust, you can really get your heart broken. Most lunar Cancers find that they have to go through at least one really shitty relationship first, if not a few. For the most part, they have the one life-changing relationship that blows balls, and then after that, they should be able to find the person that they can be with forever. They're changeable. They're not a fixed sign, so they do find themselves, when they're not in a committed relationship, kind of just going through a bunch of people, like like the cycles of the moon, just kind of rolling through them until one time they find somebody and they're like, I'm going to stick with this person. Cancer moons, for the most part, will not be cheaters unless they are very unhappy in the situation. That a mature lunar Cancer will not do that. They will get out of it. When you're in a relationship with them, it is important to be open and honest, but it's also another thing to be careful of their feelings. What happens sometimes is that you're like, okay, well, I want to be able to share everything with this person. And if your moon is in Cancer, you don't necessarily want to know everything, because if you know it, then it's all of a sudden weighing on your heart and your emotions, and it's very hard for you to get over, because when you feel deeper than everybody else does. When somebody close to you hurts you, it is such a blow to your insides that you can't even handle it for a little while. And so you do shut off or get very angry. It's very recommended not to break a lunar Cancer's heart. They'll remember it forever. And it's not like a Scorpio, like grudge holding. It's more of an inner pain and something that they will always remember. They have these deep emotions, and if you anger one, they will be angry with you forever. Even if they have gotten over it, when they hear your name or think about you, they're angry, or they're upset, or they have, a feeling of being lost. Someone with their moon in Cancer, you are going to hold on to those feelings because it's a deeply emotional feeling, a connectedness that you shared with somebody for the first time. You'll remember it forever. Then your first heartbreak, you'll remember forever. A Cancer moon, because it is so changeable, will oftentimes find themselves in very different relationships. The person with the Cancer moon is looking for a relationship, to start a family, to have that sort of wholeness to them, that feeling of being one with the moon sign of Cancer, and deep inside of you. But they might date very different people, and maybe even a lot of them, to try to find that person. Well, this person had a bunch of bad qualities. I'm going to find somebody else who's very different from this person. Every Cancer moon that I know has dated like every sign of the zodiac, and they don't even mean to. It just happens naturally. So yeah, as a Cancer moon, you are a true romantic and you're a true family man or family woman. I don't necessarily think that you need any sort of appreciation from me, but I think you need to know that like what you're doing and those things that you're feeling, they are normal. If not practical and normal to everybody else, they are normal to you. They're feelings that are worth feeling because they're yours, and you're going to feel things deeper and harder. Above all, guard your heart. And that is probably the best advice you can give to a Cancer moon. Just guard your heart. But don't hurt people in the process of guarding your heart. Just make sure that you're okay and that you're safe and that you're not giving too much of yourself to the wrong people. If you have a Cancer moon, you probably don't want to just dive in and marry the first person that comes your way. I'm feeling so adviceful. Anyway, and a little shout out to my husband because he's so beautiful and perfect. My doggy on the floor. Come here, Paula.
Knowing the hours will sustain, but
he's a puppy. He's been hanging out since I've had my sprained ankle and I have to go back to work tomorrow. I just want everybody to know that Apollo has become my only friend. My only friend, Apollo. Surrounded by Cancers, my Cancer moon husband, and my Cancer doggy. Cancers.